Hi. So I think I have another project for you. This thing is kind of becoming a problem. It's not looking too good. I think it's just gonna fall down soon. Yeah, I built this thing many years ago now. Nobody actually uses it, but I think it's a pretty cool thing to have. So let's build a new one. Let's build a better one. Betting I can make that fall. And maybe that fixed the issue. Perhaps we can end the video now. Bye. You know, honestly, it wasn't half bad. Could have survived another year, or about 7. The main beams, though, completely rot. My little shaft design, though, seemed to have endured pretty well. My bushing, it worked fine. I would say this was a pretty good idea. Yeah, I think this depth is pretty good. It's about half a meter and I have some solid ground there. I'm gonna keep this depth. I'm not gonna go any deeper. You know, I always thought that I need to remove the thumb whenever I'm digging. But then I watched one of Andrew's old videos when he was talking about excavators and thumbs. And he said that he usually never takes the thumb off. It's very rarely. And man, it works great. You can even hold the soil in the bucket with the thing. Digging is a bit inconvenient at an odd angle, but yeah, I never really take this thing off anymore. Very rarely. You know what? That freaking sound is so annoying. Whoa. So much better. Really? I remove the sound and you make new one? I've gotten used to that sound, but I can't hear anything anymore. Look at that gold, guys. And this thing's just gonna... Wow. It's not even a rock, it's like breaking apart. Looks very interesting. I don't think that's gold, but an interesting thing. Jep. Jep.
aga sa valad betooniga selle aluse?
Valan siia betooni, jah. Kivega kõvasti sisse, jah. Well, that just sort of happened. Did not actually plan that. You know, I think I got a pretty decent pace now. Now I'm planning to just kind of pour concrete here, and between different pours I'm just gonna throw in a bunch of more rocks. I got about 3 boxes of those more. Should be enough for this hole. Dude, I'm so glad I collected rocks. Right now for this project, I would have none. If you guys remember when I did that swing set there, I just literally drove into the stream, hand-picked rocks for the concrete pour. Yeah, collecting rocks in those things, great idea. Now this thing will be made out of lumber primarily, but I want to make the foundation post out of steel. I'm kind of hoping that I don't need any diagonal supports, but I'm not really sure how that will play out because the swing set will be quite big. Personally, I think this will be massive enough to hold the entire swing set nicely in place, but I can't be 100% sure of that. So maybe I need to add some diagonal supports later, but cross that bridge when we get there. So before I put some concrete here, let's go make those 2 beefy posts. I think I have an idea. So I'm pretty sure I have some 300 by 300 lumber somewhere. If I weld 2 of these together, I get exactly 300. So I could fit that 300mm lumber into the cheat channel, but I need to cut the center piece off. And I figured I could use that cut off and weld it on the sides, make it taller, more clamping area for the lumber, which is great. The only problem is, you know, doing that cut all the way, and I need to do it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's gonna be fun. So what do you think, guys? Is this beefy enough? No, half of it will be embedded in concrete and the other half will be left out, where I will bolt some heavy duty lumber like 300 by 300. That's 12 by 12. Oh man. Yeah, somehow I managed to put these too high. They need to be about this much lower. So I'm gonna make the first few boards a bit watery. No, I want that mixture to nicely leak everywhere it can go. But in any case, the concrete will glue everything together and the rocks will eventually add mass to the entire block, which is supposed to hold the swing set in place. You know what, guys? I think this is gonna take a lot of mixy mix. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a lot. Heavy SOB, man. kurat, mida sa tahad, jobu? Okay, well, I got the bows pretty much level now. Level-ish. And I think they're quite parallel with each other as well. But I don't think they're level with each other. This is probably a bit higher, maybe. But it's not important. They don't need to be at the same exact height. That's irrelevant in this situation. So I'm just gonna fill the ditch, but not entirely. Thinking I'm gonna do about this height. Leave like 10 centimeters there. And maybe the center part I'm gonna do even lower. And the center doesn't need to be filled that much. But right now, just gonna need a lot of mix and rocks. Whoops. LOL. Perfect. kurat, see ei ole ju pikk, no kus sa mõõdad 145, ise lõikad 150 ja ikka on lühike, no kuidas see võimalik on, ma ei saa aru, noh. täitsa pekkis, kuradi 2 kilomeetrit liiga lühike, noh. Almost 9 p.m. right now. You know that feeling when you kind of want to finish before call it a day? Well, I have that feeling right now. So let's just kind of wrap this up. Basically, guys, I'm gonna go drop dead now. But it's okay, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. Super Mommy is gonna be like, why is my grass concrete now? We don't know anything, right? Stuff just happens. I have no idea what's going on. Dude, why is it so hot today? Not very fun. Mr. Cloud, I owe you a beer. Please just kind of stay there forever now. I get like 5 minutes of recording time before the stupid camera overheats. This is just so hopeless right now. Guys, hope you don't mind. I turned off 4K for a bit. The camera just kept overheating after 5 minutes of use. It's just impossible to capture anything right now. It's just so hot outside right now. Hope you don't mind. By the way, guys, I woke up this morning about 7 a.m. and I watched the U.S. presidential debate on CNN. I have to say, that was one of the funniest crap shows I have ever seen. That was not even a debate, guys. That was clearly a medical emergency situation. Couldn't tell if Biden was about to fall asleep or die. Trump just kind of kept grilling the guy. Felt kind of bad for him. There's my 2 cents on the subject. Watching paint dry. So interesting. Oh look, it's already dried. Anyway, I need a couple of posts now. And like I said, beyond those anchor posts, we're gonna go full lumber mode. It's kind of a tradition. I have never seen a village wing made out of 100% steel. Never. I definitely have some 300 by 300 under this pile. The problem is that getting to it is already a headache. Just gotta undo so much stuff. Just gotta unwrap so much stuff. Now I need a better solution for this. This is crap. Luckily though, Santa Claus did me a huge favor. There was this dead spruce tree in the forest, and the Santa Claus just kind of cut it up nicely. I wasn't sure what I'm gonna need it for, but dude, this is perfect. There's 3 pieces here, 2 posts and the rockety thing in the center. Even got a bonus piece. Now I have no idea what length I might need, but I'm assuming it's something like 3 to 4 meters. It's pretty good. I think this length is perfect. So I'm gonna cut that to the same length. The centerpiece does not need to be milled, it will be round. I should definitely get 300 by 300 from this one, but this one is a bit, I mean barely from this end. Kinda, well, it's not gonna be perfect, but definitely gonna get 12 by 12. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just kind of trying to cool the camera. Guys, if you ever think about getting a GoPro 12, keep this in mind, the thing will extremely easily overheat. This is definitely not gonna be the best 12 by 12. I love you. I just love you so much right now. I mean that tree for giving me shade. Don't get me wrong, guys, I love you too. But I love that tree more. Hopefully everyone will survive this. It's like 4 millimeters too fat. Wait a minute, that is not correct. Man, that thing is so tight. It should go in there. Man, this is huge. Oh my god, holy cow balls. That thing is huge. Actually, huge. The village swing is gonna be quite the beefcake. But you know me, bigger the better. Maybe I should have got the 5-meter beast instead. Slingshot ourselves into orbit. Is it moving? I can't tell. Everything's just bouncing off. Oh, and this thing is about to break off. kuradi jobukari, no mis pekki te tahate kõik? No, honestly, I don't think I even need to add bolts. That thing just doesn't want to move. Oh man. So instead of bolts, I'm gonna go with some threaded rod. I think it's better if the thing goes fully through it. Sadly, only drill that is the right size and the right length I have is a masonry bit. But this is softwood spruce. Should go through it like pancakes. Man, I'm hungry now. Good job. And one thing that is an issue, I just kind of now noticed it. The holes, they're on the same height, roughly. So threaded rod is gonna make contact. Probably somewhere in the middle. Not very good. Not a great design. Come on, baby. Guys, I think I have a new idea. So instead of putting threaded rod through these holes as well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get in the way there. I'm just gonna put some short but thick bolts. Maybe the sides are not that important as long as the long piece is in place. You know, I'm still kind of skeptical. I'm not sure if that sheet channel down there is capable of holding that thing in place when the swing is going. If the thing even slightly moves, I will figure out some diagonal supports later. But right now, let's go with the idea that we don't need them. Who knows, might work. So I got to go buy more threaded rod and some bolts. Be right back. Finally some rain. Like 5 seconds of rain. Might help that. Guys, when you're working hard on a drill, just gonna free spin the thing for a bit. That is the most efficient way to cool the motor. Apart from, you know, throwing it in the water. The little drill that good. I sure as hell cannot keep a straight line. You guys hard yet? Pretty beefy situation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that height. Looks like that one is a bit shorter, but we can adjust that later. Next bit would be to install the rockety thing. Probably has a fancy name, I don't know. Let's just call it the center thing. Now I've been thinking what to make the pins and bushings out. For a moment there I thought I'm gonna like install some bearings up there, maybe some pillar block bearings, but I think I'm just gonna go with a simpler solution. The old village swing had a shaft that came out from the center thing, and that shaft went into a pipe. The pipe was inside the posts and the shaft just kind of was in the pipe doing like that. A bit of grease seemed to work. I mean, that's not the thing what failed on the previous swing. That seemed to work out pretty well. So I'm gonna go with the same solution, but I'm gonna do a couple of upgrades to that idea. First things first, I need to... the bushings, I believe. Yeah, let's make the bushings. For bushings, I'm gonna use this pipe. And for shaft material, I'm gonna use that round stock. So that's 32 millimeters, and I think this pipe is 35, the inner diameter. So it's a bit bigger, but I think that's fine. It shouldn't be an issue. Now it's just something that I have which will remotely work. And I don't feel like buying anything special for this project. That's probably not cutting, that's more like melting. And that will be a bushing. I think this will work out great. For the bushings though, I want to install some type of a mounting option and also, so one end will be open, but the other end will have a mounting plate and a grease fitting in the middle. I think that will be very useful. There somewhere it is. Dude, I think I used the wrong. Never mind, I think I just kind of crapped my bands. That was so scary. But I think I made the wrong size hole. Should be like 0.5 millimeter smaller. Whatever, man. Seems to work. No, I think this will be fine. Should keep the bushing nicely in place once I screw it down, and I can grease it from the outside. Should work. I think I need to level these two out now, because I want to put this somewhere inside the log, but I need to make sure that these bushings are level with each other. Maybe I can grab the level from the bottom there. Eureka! Three, 3, 8 plus 3. Okay. I need at least 20 minimum. That post is about 10 centimeters higher. How about that? I need to drill through this with this. Man. The bit is very good. It will probably go through the wood, but it's very short, it's not long enough. I did visit the local pharmacy, but the biggest they had was 32 millimeters. I need at least 38. 38 would be perfect, but 40 will also do. You just gotta extend it out, make it longer. Should go through it. By the way, guys, wanna know a fun fact? So I bought this drill bit whenever I was making the previous swing set. So I used this drill to drill those 2 holes on the swing that we demolished at the start of the video. Yeah, fun fact. And this thing drills pretty well, but you have to keep this one thing in mind. Don't go too deep all in once. It packs all the chips behind the flathead. You can't get this out. It's just really hard and annoying. Man, I was hoping it's gonna end, but still not out from the other side. Wow. I think I went too deep, man. Yeah, there you go. Bunch of issues now. Lots of smoke somewhere. I can't see anything. That is perfect. Wow. This is just so good. But that comes later. I need to install the shaft first from this side. I need to hammer it in, and then we'll install the bushing inside the shaft. So this is the type of installation that you can't really undo later. You just kind of install it and it's almost impossible. I mean, it's extremely annoying to undo it. So got the holes nicely finished, got the bushings nicely finished. Let's go prepare the shaft and the centerpiece. gate. That sound is so annoying. What a hole. Man, this is gonna be difficult. I'm supposed to align those up. Bro, I need somebody there. Juman mööda. Oh man, what? Just won the lottery. That is dead center, bro. Oh, I'm tired. Gonna go to sleep. Dum. read that at the how to install a swing manual. Bugger. Piss off, seriously. Jelly. Here, take some more. The stupid Chinesium grease nipple, man. Poops most of it out the wrong way. Now ain't that a pickle? Dude, I cannot extract this part. This is gonna be here for about 11 years. And I will extract the thing with a Komatsu PC16. Mark my words. I was pretty sure I hit it deep enough. This just kinda popped out my nipple. I have a feeling this is the wrong size. It's not M7, but maybe an M8 maybe. Man, I'm an expert at using the wrong drill bit. This is literally my last try. I don't have anything bigger. Finally, man. So much time wasted. kurat, ikka ilastab siitpoolt välja kõik. No vittu, ma ei saa aru. Kust ta tuleb? Hack 2 on that thing. Okay, well, the main thing is in place now. Next up is the framework. The framework for the swing itself. But before I do that, I need to definitely brace that thing up there. So I definitely need to add a strap on it because the log might just crack and split open under some weight. So as a strap, I'm gonna use sheet metal, but you can really use anything you want. You can literally just take a bunch of zip ties and use that as a strap. It will work. Don't recommend it though. I might not get it tight enough now. Should have got those nuts first. Let's see, maybe it fits on the other side. So this is gonna be like a spacer and also a load transfer plate. And I'm gonna put my 4x4 there. Same on the other side. I can also cut that flat and connect everything together with a plate, or maybe just sheet metal. Now that should work also. But with this setup, I'm gonna bring most of the load to the corners, as close as possible to the corners. I think this should work pretty good. Guys, I'm gonna go adjust this a bit. This is 90 right now, but I think I need like 45. So 90 is definitely too much. The swing will be super wide. You know what, I'm gonna try to do the other one with the flux core. I have few rolls of that stuff. It's either use it up or just throw the thing away. No, I don't like it. Either the wire sucks, Chinese even flux core, you never know. They probably throw in a bunch of baby diapers during the refinery process, just to fill the void. Just came back from the lumber store. I am so lucky. Damn, 3 meters is not enough. Damn. Be right back, gotta go to the forest. Yeah, I realized I had these things. They were the floor supports in one of the unfinished rooms. I'm not really sure, but I think that video is not out yet. But I figured I could cut the ends off, make it square-ish. Because apparently I don't have any longer pieces of lumber than 3 meters. I should write that down somewhere. Oh man. Nah, that's fine. No, I hate resawing lumber, especially dried out lumber. Usually it's the case that these things have warped highway into heaven, but I don't really have any other option right now. Dude, I got really lucky there somewhere. I noticed. Very close to a nail. Well, okay then. Almost ruined my blade. The bubble looks in the center. Viewed from this distance, everything else is irrelevant. Oh boy. Freaking finally, man. After 30 minutes, this is kinda getting old. Not very good. Hi. You know, I'm curious how the tarmac road is sucking up all the water. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. You know, I like this stuff. This is great stuff. That is some great stuff. The only sucky situation right now is all the water that is coming from that side of the hill. It brings sand with it. So the water is washing sand on top of the tarmac. That kind of sucks and I don't like it. So I definitely need to do that road as well. Anyway, that was extremely refreshing. But let's get back to work. Okay, well, guys, I think the main body of the swing is finito. Before I continue though, I need to reinforce the top end. Currently there's just 8 screws chilling up there, being the best they can be. Oh man, already got the rust here. Wow, check that out. Boy, that was fast. So I think I'm just gonna put like a coat of sheet metal on the thing. Just gonna cover the entire, connect these two up with that thing, and I think that should work out pretty good. Just gotta make myself some room. You know, guys, I don't think this log is very good. I just kind of now noticed there's like these red stripes in the thing. Usually that means it's like, you know, half rot or something. Maybe it's not gonna survive the 11 years I was talking about. Now, if that's true, then that only means one thing. I need to get that BC16 sooner. Can't wait that long. Actually, Yo, I think that should hold. I don't think I need to add anything else. Technically, it's finished. There is a lot of stuff to add still, but we should be able to do our first swingy swing. Don't mind that, guys. That's just the automatic safety feature. If the speed gets too fast, it just kind of stops. Yeah, I need to bring that corner inwards a bit. I remember that this width was about 5 centimeters wider. I guess the problem is in that corner. Yoink. Yeah, okay, well, the safety feature has been disabled. Shouldn't stop anymore. Did you see something? I did not notice any movement. Very minimal movement. This is the swing at its minimal mass. It's missing a couple of items. So let's do a retest once we fully complete the thing. Next up, either make the bed or add the center support. I think we should do the center support first. Thing is so tight it even stays up there. I'm not even kidding you. Starting to look like a swing now. Although I think it kind of came a bit too wide. Probably too wide, man. But maybe it's not a problem. So basically now we need just some flooring, railings, I think some chicken wire as well. I definitely want to cover up this area. Because if somebody puts their hand here, blip, no more hand. But other than that, who knows, maybe we'll think of something else. I have a few ideas. About the floor though, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna make it out of. Initially I thought maybe decking board. That stuff never really rots anyway. But then I realized I don't have any money to buy decking board. So that option is out of the window. I do have a bunch of 2x4s. But man, that's a lot of 2x4s. Like 50 at least to cover the deck. Now, I have this option though. This is some old flooring board. Has some Soviet nuclear blast proof paint on it. It's relatively thick, does not bow out too much. And I have that stuff at large quantities. Personally, I don't think I will be ever using that for flooring. I cannot say that for certain, but currently it looks like it's just highly unlikely. So I figured, like, whatever, let's use this as base. Just gonna nail the thing down, and I will grind that BS off later. Technically, I could get it off by just sending it to a planer, but man, it's filled with nails, and honestly, I don't feel like trying to get them out. Lots and lots of nails. So I need 2.6 meters minimal there. 5.21. Okay, that's quite lucky. Seems pretty good, fairly strong. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using those things, I just want to use them up and use the box somewhere else. It's kind of pointless stuff, really, but they will rust here, definitely. That's not a problem though. This nail will take like 70 to 100 years to completely rust out. I think this wing will not last that long. I forgot a very important thing. Some type of a spacer between the lumber pieces. So those who are wondering, this thing will keep like a air gap between the two pieces of lumber. Now if I did not do any air gap there, rainwater and moisture would get trapped between the two pieces, plus the underside of the board will get rotten away prematurely. Although not necessary, I think I'm gonna throw some crude here as well.
üldse hoovista. Jäta ta rahule. Ja kus mu telefon on? Kus mu telefon on?
Pani selline suure.
Kuhu suure?
Liigu peale. Ära.
Sina ei võta minu telefoni enam ja ei lükka ega tõmba teisi. On selge?
Ma olen toppeja lukse.
Ma sul panen siin lukse.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that crap. The floor seems pretty stable, although the swing is rocking a lot. I take it because I don't have any diagonal supports here. So before I continue, let's add some. Wow. Feel like I'm high. This gets pretty disorientating pretty fast. Probably need to lock it down while I work on the thing. But man, with that one diagonal, you can already feel that it's a lot more sturdy. Actually, I think it looks better. Honestly, guys, the situation is getting a bit meaty. No, I think the swing part is just gonna be so heavy. So naturally, let's add more stuff. I think I'm gonna add a piece there, another piece here, maybe a third piece up there, and just cover the sides with some hamster food.
Mä saan oppuseksi. Kooli. Minä.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty neat solution to keep hands and feet out of danger zone. You need to cover up that with something though. Yeah, I figured this material should work pretty good. Just maybe like cut the roll in half maybe. Let's do right. Dude, that even looks professional. Wow. I am impressed with myself. Gonna quickly do the other side as well. Well, look at the bright side, guys. At least mice cannot get on the swing anymore. Hate those guys. Is the belt slipping? I can't tell. It's like it's losing power. Oh, this actually helped out. Shit. Dude, what a meatball. Definitely too big. By the way, there is an issue. I kinda noticed it. It's not very significant, but I need to deal with it. Yet I will explain the issue later. But overall, man, the thing is huge. So let's make it bigger. There are these couple of ideas which I wanna implement. So definitely wanna install some type of diagonal supports because I mean, gonna put that thing there so you can see. It doesn't move much, but it still kind of sways slightly. I'm guessing because that swing bar is just so massive now. No idea how much it weighs, but it's probably like a ton at least. Now I checked, the steel does not move. That is rock solid. So that means the 12x12 post itself, it's bending. Dude, that's just a lot of force. Yeah, to make a 12x12 bend like that, you need a lot of meatballs. So definitely want to add those diagonal supports. So 4 total, 2 on each side. And my second idea is I do want to add a roof on it. Yeah, I know. Roof on a swing set, what? But dude, I think it would be great if I had a small roof on top of there, so it would cover the center log from rotting, and also the two posts, they would be nicely covered. And the main reason I want to add a roof on it, because the bottom part just ended up being such a badass, and now the posts, they seem like they're puny. They need to be longer or bigger or something. I'm just trying to even Steven things out. You know, universe needs some balance. So let's make a roof on it, then it will look like a beefcake all the way. And let's start with the roof part. So I have this beam. This is 4 by 8, I think. And it's at least 17 eagles long. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use that as the main beam for the roof. And for roofing material, I'm just gonna use the same stupid flooring boards. You know, they have one thing going for them. They're just very long. I don't have to split anything in the middle. Actually, I think I have a better option. That and that piece there, they should be longer. Everything else is just 3 meters here, but I need like 3.6 at least. Three, 4, 5. Maybe it will work. Or 45 will definitely breach the gap. It's gonna be a bit short, but I think it will work. Yeah, I figured it's probably easier if I make the thing down here. Or, I mean, assemble. And just lift the thing up there once it's finished. Right? I'm just super happy that I can use up materials that have been sitting for years. Check that crap out. Cute little roof. Kinda hoping that it's not too wide. I don't really want it to interfere with the swing. I think it's fine. I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out soon. Now the fun begins. Holy crap. That thing is even too high for the old blue. Now what? Okay, so here's my genius plan. You know, as sketchy as this may look, it's not really that bad. It's actually... But never mind, this is sketchy as hell. Dude. I almost flipped it over to the other side. But it worked. Success! Now nothing will stop me from building my own skyscraper. I just need to stack like 100 of these on top of each other. Great plan. But man, that roof thing actually... Yeah, that roof makes it whole. I would say it makes it whole. Looks pretty cool, I like it. And I like the red color. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna grind that crap off. And then later I will paint the entire swing black with some nice crude, but I think I'm gonna keep the red color. Red and black might nicely just fit together. Who knows? Right now it looks pretty cool. So let's anchor that thing down before it falls off. I left the tractor there for a moment, just in case. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Quite the meatball, man. Okay, so kinda getting longer now, but whatever, man. There's only 2 items left to do. The diagonals and the ground. Oh, and I have to throw a bunch of oil there as well. So I'm thinking let's just kind of quickly finish this video. Time lapse the rest of the build. As for the diagonals, I do have a unique idea. I'm not really 100% sure if it's gonna work. I mean, up here it kind of does, but not sure if it works in reality. But yeah. Let's get to work. Excuse me, guys. I got a date with the shower. You know, I'm already nicely lubed up and all. Might even get a happy ending. Oh boy. Got some bad news, guys. The happy ending, it didn't happen. The day already sucks. By the way, if you're thinking about that number there, it's okay. The little devils, well, they're not humans, so they can't be people. So they're good. And as for me, it may come as a shock to you guys, but I identify myself as an Apache helicopter. Pew, pew, pew. Man, I love the future. So much freedom to do everything. By the way, I did tell that I'm gonna leave the stupid paint on there, but it looked great when I installed it. However, a few days after the first rain, the paint just kind of started peeling off on its own. I was sure this is not gonna last. Probably not even a couple of weeks, considering the amount of rain we got. So I just kind of had to take the paint off. And I absolutely regret not oiling the roof's underside while the thing was sitting on the ground. That was just so annoying. Brush it, the oil dripping everywhere, also the nails, scratching everything up. Not a great plan. But what was I supposed to do? Either continue or take the roof off. Obviously continue. But dude, this oil actually looks pretty good. I just need to wait for it to dry. Hopefully it will dry. But it doesn't look like a Grudi solid black oil. This is actually, I think it's the Kirovetsa's differential oil. It had this reddish tone to it. It was not solid black. And basically I just can't tell the difference if it's differential oil or some good quality wood oil. I mean, it looks all the same. This probably like smells worst. I'm sure the smell will eventually be carried away by the winds. Yeah, go away, smelly oil. Go to my neighbor's yard. Man, that looks actually pretty good. I like it. I really like how this thing came out. There's so much dust here on the bottom from all the sanding. And I'm guessing oil as well. But yeah, I really like how this swing came out, guys. It's humongous. It's pretty big. I like the chain idea, but I'm not sure if it's gonna... Relax, man. Trying to talk here. I'm not sure if it's gonna hold, you know. But technically it's like moral support. Third wheel. I think it's fine. As you saw in the time lapse, this side I installed the anchor vertically. But it was super annoying to turn that anchor into gravel. I think it's not designed for that soil. So I just kind of put it sideways and buried the thing. Actually, I think that option was a lot better than what I did on that side. Just need to wait for the ground to compact itself, I guess, tighten. And I don't think these anchors will really move. The weakest link is probably up there. That part. But that's easily replaceable. And I can always install something stronger. It was just cheap, and I figured, like, why build stuff when you can buy cheap stuff? Okay, I heard you guys. That kind of makes no sense, but bear with me here. Yeah, this I like. Pretty cool. Although I'm not really sure about that setup there. And the main reason why the old swing decided to just kind of quit on me was the posts. The posts both were just rotted with the ground level. The upper log, which kind of broke in half, that is replaceable, so that's not really a big deal. But yeah, the posts were just completely rotted with the ground, and I'm guessing it's because although I put that tarp around the log, there was no airflow on the wood surface. It was just damp all the time, and the wood just did its thing, turned into mud. Now ideally I think it would be perfect if the concrete would raise, I guess, somewhere here, so that the wood would be out in the elements 100% of the time. But alas, I did not build the concrete up so high, so I went with this option. I'm not sure if it's good though. I installed this plastic wrap, which is on one side. You can see those points, so this will ensure airflow behind it, and it will also kind of create a shield between the lumber and the outside soil. So technically, you know, air can go through here and exit the other side. Air can nicely get down there, but maybe it's not enough. Maybe it will still get damp down there, so I'm not really sure if this is a good option. You know, considering the last wing kind of lasted for about 10 years, I'm guessing this will last maybe a bit longer, but even if it did 10 years, then I would be sort of happy with it. I mean, look at the bright side. In 10 years we can build even a bigger swing. Just kind of focus on making the thing wider. From there to over the stream somewhere. But guys, as of right now, project finished. So I'm gonna wait a bit, have some lunch, then lure the little devils on the swing, and hopefully I will get a couple of nice shots with the drone. So thanks for watching, I guess. Let's go do something else now. Bye. Oh guys, I almost forgot that little issue I mentioned before. Almost forgot to tell you guys about it. So for some mysterious reason, when the swing is swinging, it kind of wants to go that way. I noticed I have a larger gap on this side now, and ooh, dude, I need some light. That thing is grinding against the wood now, so it's already eaten into the wood a bit. No matter how much grease you put there, wood against steel, it will still get eaten away. Stupid lines, man, get lost. What the crap? So I made a couple of these wear plates. These are made out of Hardox steel, so Basically, I can reuse them for the next 7 swings I build. And I'm just gonna put them there and they will act like a wear blade. The steel will grind against this. It's better than wood. I guess this happened because there is some balance issue. Like the thing is not centered or something, or that post is lower. You can't visibly tell any problems, but I know the previous swing also had this issue and I did some kind of MacGyver solution which seemed to work for all those years. So I'm gonna do that. I think that will also work. Just put that thing there. And nie tu problema, comrade. Oh man, there is no clearance there. Persuasion. Yeah man, that should be pretty good. Should last a few hours at least.